Imagine waking up one morning, stretching, yawning, and as you pour your cereal, your cat says, "Finally, took you long enough." You spill the milk, not because it spoke, but because it sounded disappointed in you. Let's assume for a moment that you, and everyone else, could suddenly talk to animals, not just understand their barks, meows, chirps, or whatever noise a moose makes. I mean full-on, back-and-forth conversations with words, language, opinions, sarcasm, politics. Suddenly the world has 8 billion people, and trillions of talking animals. That's a lot of voices. The first thing to go? Peace and quiet. Your dog no longer just wags his tail. He asks for snacks, specific ones, by brand name. The beef-flavored kind with the crunchy middle. And don't even think about trying those off-brand liver ones again. I know the difference. Your goldfish, he doesn't just swim, he complains. "Can you please change the water more than once a week? I'm literally swimming in my own poop here." And birds, they were already loud. Now they have opinions. About everything. Imagine thousands of pigeons in Times Square arguing about fashion, architecture, and the meaning of life. Every single morning. But things get more complicated when we realize animals have memories. Some good, some not so good. That squirrel you threw a shoe at when you were 12? Yeah, he remembers. And he's telling his friends. That rat you saw in the subway? Turns out he has a name, and a family, and a law degree from Mouseford University. Okay, not really, but he's articulate and angry. At first, everyone's amazed. Scientists are excited. Philosophers are thrilled. Kids are delighted. Until they realize their hamsters think they're boring. You do know running in that wheel isn't fun, right? It's just that you never let me outside. But quickly, the world has to rethink everything. Farm animals now unionize. Cows refuse to be milked without a contract. Chickens demand better coops. Pigs, oh, they're furious. "Wait a minute," they say. "You eat us? On sandwiches with mustard? Zoos? Done." Imagine trying to explain to a gorilla why he's in a cage while tourists in fanny packs take selfies. You get to live outside. I get a tire swing and a banana. Fair? Pets start getting legal representation. There are court cases about who owns what. A parrot sues his owner for repetitive verbal abuse after being forced to say Polly wants a cracker for 8 straight years. And wildlife documentaries, they change. David Attenborough starts getting interrupted. And here we see the majestic lion, king of the, "Hey, I'm trying to nap, can you not?" But it's not all chaos. Some things improve. We finally learn how bees communicate complex ideas. We ask dolphins about their mysterious intelligence. We apologize to whales, a lot. We learn that ants have a complex voting system more democratic than ours, that octopuses compose music by tapping on coral, that dogs, well, they still just really love us. Some animals are surprisingly wise. Elephants talk about memory and grief. Owls dispense actual wisdom. Turtles speak slowly, but everything they say makes you question your life decisions. Others, not so much. Goats insult everyone. Seagulls swear constantly. And raccoons? Well, raccoons reveal that they have always known how to open your trash can. They just enjoyed watching you struggle with bungee cords. Global politics changes. Forests get legal rights. Whales speak at the UN. Rats run for city council. One actually wins in Chicago, though some say the election was rigged by pigeons. Eventually, humanity adapts. We rewrite laws, redesign cities. There's a new subject in school. Cross-species communication. Kids now get detention for calling a cat fluffy without consent. And yet, through it all, one truth becomes clear. Animals have always had something to say. We just weren't listening. So, what if we could talk to animals? Well, we'd laugh more, argue more, learn more, maybe even grow a little kinder. But one thing's for sure. You'd never look at your dog, your goldfish, or that squirrel in the park the same way again.